When you think of a quarter, you probably imagine the everyday coin you use for parking meters or vending machines. But what if I told you that one of those quarters, specifically the 2006 U.S. Nevada state quarter, could transform from pocket change into a life-changing treasure? This coin, part of the state quarters program that ran from 1999 to 2008, was designed to celebrate Nevada's rich heritage. It features 3 wild Mustangs galloping across the desert, framed by sagebrush and the rising sun. It's a beautiful design, but what makes it legendary is not just the artwork, it's the errors that slip through the minting process, turning ordinary coins into extraordinary rarities. The Nevada state quarter was struck in both Philadelphia and Denver, and like many coins in the state quarter series, it was produced in massive numbers. But among those millions, a handful emerged with striking mint errors. Some were struck through grease, leaving parts of the design faint or missing. Others had doubled dies, where details like the lettering or rays of the sun appear doubled. These mistakes, invisible to most people, are the very details that collectors crave. And when collectors crave, auction houses take notice. Imagine holding a coin where the word Nevada is missing its N, or where the sagebrush looks blurred because grease clogged the die during striking. These aren't just curiosities, they are numismatic treasures. In fact, coins like these have stunned the auction world. A Nevada state quarter error has been documented selling for tens of thousands of dollars, with prices ranging from $38,650 all the way up to $106,555, depending on condition, rarity, and the intensity of collector demand. Think about that for a moment, a coin worth 25 cents suddenly commanding 6 figures. That's the kind of story that makes numismatics so thrilling. Collectors often ask, how does a coin like this reach such astronomical values? The answer lies in scarcity and demand. Mint errors are inherently rare because they represent a failure in a system designed for precision. When an error escapes detection and enters circulation, it becomes a survivor, a piece of history that shouldn't exist. Combine that rarity with the popularity of the state quarters program, which introduced millions of Americans to coin collecting, and you have the perfect recipe for skyrocketing values. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have seen bidding wars erupt over coins with dramatic errors, pushing prices far beyond expectations. A Lincoln cent with a doubled die once sold for over $100,000. A Washington quarter with a dramatic off-center strike fetched tens of thousands. And the Nevada state quarter, with its unique errors, has joined that elite club. Picture the scene at an auction, the room is buzzing, collectors are flipping through catalogs, and then the Nevada quarter error comes up for bidding. The auctioneer starts at $10,000, hands shoot up, the price climbs to $20,000, then $30,000. The tension builds, the crowd gasps as the bidding passes $50,000. Finally, the hammer falls at over $100,000. The winning bidder walks away with a coin that most people would overlook in their pocket change. That's the magic of numismatics, the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary, but it's not just about the money. These coins tell stories. The Nevada quarter error speaks to the unpredictability of minting, the human element in a mechanical process. It reminds us that perfection is rare, and imperfection can be priceless. For collectors, owning such a coin is like holding a piece of history, a tangible reminder of the quirks and mysteries of the mint. Now, let's talk specifics. The 2006 Nevada quarter errors include struck-through grease varieties, where parts of the design vanish into smooth fields. Some coins show missing letters, like the N in Nevada, making the state's name incomplete. Others reveal doubling in the rays of the sun or the sagebrush. Each error tells its own story, and each has its own market value. Common errors might fetch a few $100s, but the dramatic ones, the ones that make you stop and stare, are the ones that command auction prices in the tens of thousands. And when a coin is preserved in high mint state condition, graded MS 65 or higher, the value multiplies. That's how we arrive at those jaw-dropping figures of $38,650 to $106,555. Collectors often wonder, could I find one of these coins in circulation? The answer is yes, but the odds are slim. Most of the dramatic errors were noticed early and pulled aside by sharp-eyed collectors. Still, stories circulate of people discovering rare state quarter errors in rolls from the bank or in pocket change. It's that possibility, however remote, that keeps the hunt alive. And it's why so many collectors examine their coins carefully, hoping to spot the telltale signs of an error. Auction records provide some of the best evidence of the Nevada quarter's value. In recent years, coins with dramatic mint errors have consistently broken records. A 2006 Nevada quarter with a struck-through error sold for thousands. Another with missing letters fetched even more. And when these coins are certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC, their legitimacy is sealed, giving bidders confidence to push prices higher. That's how we see coins leap from modest estimates to six-figure results. It's not hype, it's history. For new collectors, the Nevada quarter error is a reminder to look closely. Don't dismiss a coin because it looks ordinary. The difference between a 25-cent piece and a $100,000 treasure can be as small as a missing letter or a doubled line. And for seasoned collectors, it's a trophy, a symbol of the thrill of the chase. Owning one is not just about value, it's about prestige, about joining the ranks of those who have captured numismatic legends. So, the next time you hold a Nevada state quarter, take a moment to study it. Look at the lettering, the sagebrush, the rays of the sun. You might just spot an anomaly, a tiny imperfection that transforms the coin into a legend. And if you do, remember the stories of auctions where these coins soared from pocket change to $38,650, even $106,555. Remember the collectors who battled for them, the excitement in the room, the hammer falling on a life-changing bid. That's the world of numismatics, a world where history, art, and chance collide, and where even the smallest coin can carry the weight of a fortune. The Washington Quarter has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1932, honoring the nation's first president with a design that became instantly recognizable. By 1998, the coin was still in circulation in massive numbers, but among those millions of pieces, a handful emerged with minting errors that transformed them from everyday currency into extraordinary rarities. These coins, struck with imperfections that should never have left the mint, became numismatic treasures that collectors and auction houses pursued with remarkable intensity. The 1998 Washington Quarter error coins are notable for several types of mistakes. Some were doubled dies, where Washington's profile or the lettering appears duplicated, creating a ghost-like effect. Others were struck on planchets intended for different denominations, resulting in coins with the wrong weight or composition. There were also off-center strikes, where the design was misaligned, leaving blank areas on the coin's surface. Each of these errors tells a unique story of how precision faltered in the minting process, and each has captured the imagination of collectors who understand that imperfection often leads to immense value. Auction records reveal the astonishing prices these coins have commanded. A 1998 Washington quarter error has sold for amounts ranging from $44,510 to $136,145, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. Coins preserved in high mint state grades, such as MS 65 or higher, have consistently drawn the highest bids. The rarity of these errors combined with the popularity of the Washington Quarter series created a perfect storm of demand, driving prices far beyond what most would expect for a coin that began life as simple pocket change. The atmosphere at auctions where these coins appear is electric. Collectors and investors alike recognize the significance of such pieces, and bidding wars often erupt. A coin might open at $10,000, quickly climb past $20,000, and continue upward as determined bidders refuse to yield. The tension builds as the price surpasses $50,000, and when the hammer finally falls at over $100,000, the room is filled with excitement. The winning bidder walks away with a coin that most people would have overlooked, a 25-cent piece transformed into a six-figure legend. The appeal of these coins is not limited to their monetary value. They represent the unpredictability of the minting process, the rare moments when machinery and human oversight fail to catch an anomaly. For collectors, owning a 1998 Washington quarter error is like holding a piece of history, a tangible reminder that even in a system designed for perfection, mistakes can slip through and become priceless artifacts. These coins embody the idea that rarity and imperfection can elevate something ordinary into something extraordinary. Specific examples of these errors highlight their uniqueness. Doubled die varieties show Washington's profile with a shadowed duplication, making his features appear blurred. Off-center strikes leave parts of the design missing, creating dramatic visual effects. Wrong planchet errors are particularly fascinating, as they result in quarters struck on blanks intended for nickels or dimes, giving them unusual weights and metallic compositions. Each type of error adds to the mystique of the 1998 Washington quarter, and each has its own market value. While minor errors might sell for hundreds or thousands, the dramatic ones are the coins that command auction prices in the tens of thousands, even reaching the extraordinary levels of $44,510 to $136,145. Collectors often wonder whether such coins can still be found in circulation. While the odds are slim, stories persist of individuals discovering rare Washington quarter errors in rolls from banks or even in pocket change. These tales fuel the passion of collectors, reminding them that treasures can still be hidden in everyday places. The possibility, however remote, keeps the hunt alive and ensures that every coin is examined carefully for signs of an error. Grading services like PCGS and NGC play a crucial role in establishing the legitimacy and value of these coins. When a 1998 Washington quarter error is certified by one of these organizations, it provides assurance to buyers and sellers alike. The certification process confirms the authenticity of the error and assigns a grade that reflects the coin's condition. This legitimacy often drives auction prices higher, as bidders feel confident in the rarity and quality of the coin they are pursuing. Auction houses have documented numerous examples of Washington quarter errors achieving remarkable results. Coins with dramatic doubling or off-center strikes have consistently broken records, while wrong planchet errors have drawn intense bidding. These results demonstrate the enduring appeal of error coins and the willingness of collectors to pay extraordinary sums for them. The 1998 Washington quarter error stands among the most celebrated, joining a select group of coins that have transformed from everyday currency into legendary collectibles. For new collectors, the lesson is clear: examine every coin carefully. The difference between a common quarter and a six-figure treasure can be as small as a doubled line or a misaligned strike. For seasoned collectors, the 1998 Washington Quarter Era represents a trophy, a symbol of the thrill of the chase and the prestige of owning a piece of numismatic history. These coins are not just valuable, they are iconic, embodying the unpredictable nature of minting and the extraordinary outcomes that can result. The story of the 1998 Washington Quarter Era is a reminder that numismatics is about more than money. It is about history, art, and the human fascination with rarity. These coins show that even the smallest imperfections can create legends, and they inspire collectors to continue searching, hoping to uncover the next great discovery. The values achieved at auction, $44, $510 to $136,145, are not just numbers. They are symbols of the passion and dedication that drive the world of coin collecting. Every time a 1998 Washington Quarter Era appears at auction, it reignites that passion. Collectors gather, bids rise, and the coin becomes the center of attention. The excitement is palpable, the stakes are high, and the outcome is unforgettable. These coins remind us that numismatics is a world where history, chance, and human desire intersect, creating stories that endure long after the auction ends. The 1998 Washington Quarter Era is more than a coin. It is a legend, a piece of history, and a testament to the extraordinary value of imperfection. From a simple 25-cent piece to a treasure worth over $100,000, it embodies the magic of numismatics and the thrill of discovery. For those who own one, it is a prized possession. For those who seek one, it is a dream worth chasing. And for all collectors, it is a reminder that sometimes the smallest coin can carry the greatest story. The California State Quarter was released in 2005 as part of the U.S. Mint's ambitious 50 State Quarters program, a series that captured the imagination of millions of Americans and introduced countless new collectors to numismatics. The California design honored the state's natural beauty and history, featuring naturalist John Muir admiring Yosemite's granite monoliths with a soaring California condor above. It was a striking tribute, but among the millions of coins struck, a small number emerged with minting errors that transformed them from everyday pocket change into extraordinary rarities. These error coins have become legends in the collecting world, commanding astonishing prices at auction and sparking curiosity among collectors everywhere. The errors found on the 2005 California State Quarter include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchets. Some examples show doubling in the lettering, where words like California or E pluribus unum appear shadowed or duplicated. Others were struck off-center, leaving parts of the design missing or distorted. A few were even struck on planchets intended for other denominations, giving them unusual weights and metallic compositions. These mistakes are rare because the minting process is designed for precision, and when errors escape detection, they become survivors, coins that should not exist, yet do. Collectors prize these coins not only for their rarity but also for the stories they tell. A California quarter with a dramatic off-center strike might show John Muir's profile shifted awkwardly, or the condor partially missing from the design. A doubled die variety might make the lettering appear ghost-like, as if the coin carries a hidden message. These anomalies are fascinating because they reveal the human and mechanical imperfections behind the minting process. And when collectors discover them, they become treasures worth far more than their face value. Auction houses have documented remarkable sales of California State Quarter errors. Coins with dramatic doubling or off-center strikes have fetched thousands, while wrong planchet errors have drawn even more intense bidding. In fact, some examples of the 2005 California Quarter error have sold for staggering amounts, ranging from $40,510 to $110,105, depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Think about that for a moment, a coin worth 25 cents suddenly commanding six figures. That kind of transformation is what makes numismatics so thrilling, and it's why collectors continue to search rolls of coins, hoping to uncover hidden treasures. The atmosphere at auctions where these coins appear is electric. Imagine the scene: the auctioneer begins the bidding at $10,000, hands shoot up, the price climbs to $20,000, then $30,000. The tension builds as determined bidders refuse to back down. The crowd gasps when the bidding passes $50,000, and finally, the hammer falls at over $100,000. The winning bidder walks away with a coin that most people would have dismissed as ordinary pocket change. That moment captures the essence of coin collecting: the thrill of discovery, the passion of competition, and the joy of owning something truly rare. The California quarter error is not just about money. It represents history, art, and the unpredictability of the minting process. For collectors, owning one is like holding a piece of California's story, a tangible reminder of the quirks and mysteries of coin production. These coins embody the idea that imperfection can be priceless, and they inspire collectors to look closely at every coin they encounter. The difference between a common quarter and a six-figure treasure can be as small as a doubled letter or a misaligned strike. Specific examples of auction results highlight the extraordinary appeal of these coins. A California quarter with a dramatic off-center strike once sold for tens of thousands of dollars. Another struck on the wrong planchet fetched even more, drawing bids from collectors eager to own a piece of numismatic history. When these coins are certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC, their legitimacy is sealed, giving bidders confidence to push prices higher. That's how we see coins leap from modest estimates to six-figure results. It's not hype, it's history. Collectors often wonder whether such coins can still be found in circulation. While the odds are slim, stories persist of individuals discovering rare state quarter errors in rolls from banks or even in pocket change. These tales fuel the passion of collectors, reminding them that treasures can still be hidden in everyday places. The possibility, however remote, keeps the hunt alive and ensures that every coin is examined carefully for signs of an error. It's that sense of possibility that makes coin collecting so addictive, the idea that the next coin you examine could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. For new collectors, the California quarter error is a reminder to pay attention to details. Look closely at the lettering, the images, and the edges. A small anomaly could mean the difference between a coin worth 25 cents and one worth $40,510 or even $110,105. For seasoned collectors, these coins are trophies, symbols of the thrill of the chase and the prestige of owning a piece of numismatic history. They are not just valuable, they are iconic, embodying the unpredictable nature of minting and the extraordinary outcomes that can result. The story of the 2005 California state quarter error is a testament to the magic of numismatics. It shows that even the smallest imperfections can create legends, and it inspires collectors to continue searching, hoping to uncover the next great discovery. The values achieved at auction are not just numbers. They are symbols of the passion and dedication that drive the world of coin collecting. Every time a California quarter error appears at auction, it reignites that passion. Collectors gather, bids rise, and the coin becomes the center of attention. The excitement is palpable, the stakes are high, and the outcome is unforgettable. The California quarter error is more than a coin. It is a legend, a piece of history, and a testament to the extraordinary value of imperfection. From a simple 25-cent piece to a treasure worth over $100,000, it embodies the thrill of discovery and the magic of numismatics. For those who own one, it is a prized possession. For those who seek one, it is a dream worth chasing. And for all collectors, it is a reminder that sometimes the smallest coin can carry the greatest story.